esa Esperanza Bense, donde la Esperanza Bense. Welcome to Esperanza Bense, where hope wins. How's it going? How you doing? Chillin'? 12th of March, 2026. We'll talk more about the astrology of today at the end of the video. We do have Mercury and Mars kind of closing in on the North Node there. Mars is closer than Mercury. Oh, this is our jumper for today. The Fool card. Hey now. Well, what's that look like to you? I think it looks like me. I travel light. I always try to have a feather in my cap for a good time. Laurel leaf, you know, feeling that peaceful victory vibes, gentle vibes with that white rose. That's such an innocence, you know, represented there. I even used to have the little white dog. And yeah, I like to wear black and red. I'm not blonde, I guess, but the Fool archetype is the beginning. And the Fool, interestingly enough, I went down this like rabbit hole of information about like the court jester. I was so curious about this archetype. And the Fool is, you know, the person in the kingdom who can actually say the truth about the king and still be okay because they're that innocent or that entertaining that like yeah, they say it right to their face. And they don't even know any better, really. Or maybe they do. Maybe they do. You know? So, new starts, new beginnings. That also falls under this Fool card energy. This could be Saturn and Neptune getting started in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, getting going there. The Fool can also be, you know, us feeling foolish or careful not to step over that ledge type energy. You know, you want to have the good view, but you want to be aware of where you're stepping. All right, so that flavors our 3-card reading for Quick Hits Tarot. #12th of March, 2026. Near past, present tense, near future, Justice, 8 of Wands reversed, and then the 9 of Cups. This is so interesting because I read these cards for like the energy of today. And by the way, if you ever want to have your personal Quick Hits Tarot session, it's really super cheap. I think it's like $30 or something. It's not, you know, I keep my prices like accessible, you know what I mean? Oh, I think 15 minutes is way less. No, I don't remember what my prices are, but a lot of times people donate, you know what I mean? With or without a reading, which is awesome. Thank you. Because, you know, time is money. And thank you for valuing my time. I really appreciate that. All right, I value your time too, so let's get moving here. Justice card in the near past. This could be very strong Libra energy. This is the strongest Libra archetype in the deck. And, you know, we have 2 major arcana cards coming out here right off the bat. the Fool at 0, Justice at 11. 11 is a number of balance. It's picking one sword and going with it, though. Justice is the sword of truth, and that's what justice is about. It's taking that sword of truth and cutting through the BS. Now, we all know that justice can also mean the justice system in general, and with the 8 of Wands reversed here, there could be a stalling. Like, if we're waiting to hear back from, like, there might be like a stalling in the mechanizations of the justice system. Like, I mean, we can all apply this archetype to larger themes that we've been seeing in the news, right? Like, the justice system is stalled, but at the end of the day, it's 9 of Cups energy. Well, 9 of Cups is like getting what you wished for, but it's also be careful what you wish for. Look how smug this person kind of looks. They always look kind of smug in the 9 of Cups card to me, no matter what deck I'm working with. That person, if there's a person on it, they just look kind of smug to me. The deck I was using last week, that one doesn't have people on it, only the face cards, like the kings and queens, and but this deck has people on it, and I think that person looks like the cat who ate the canary, or the kid that put their hand in the cookie jar. Sure, you got what you wanted, but you know, 9 of Cups is great. It's like when you blow out the candles on your birthday cake and you get your wish. Like, good for you, you know, for impacting, for your emotional impact. Like, good for you. I don't want to deny anybody their wishes coming true, but depending on who's wishing, you know, we got to consider how we're sitting in our emotional vibration, because, you know, if we feel really strongly about something, like whether or not we're actively making a wish, we are making a wish by feeling a certain kind of way and carrying that feeling around with us everywhere we go. So that's what I have for today. Let's talk about the astrology here. Okay, so for an overview of the astrology coming up the next couple of weeks, could you please check out my live stream? There will be links at the end of this video. What I'd like to point out in a more granular fashion for today that really caught my eye is how Algol and Juno are really coming into that trine, and the part of fortune just so happens to be conjunct Algol in this chart. So I'm wondering if someone's wife is going to benefit from their beheading. You know what I mean? Because Algol can bring great wealth, but it also rules over beheadings. So Mercury and Jupiter are still blaring the trumpet. Mercury moving into that conjunction with the North Node, but Mars is going to meet him there and do some strategizing. And then Mercury's going to go and pick up the information. All right, I will see you tomorrow, God willing.